Hey friends, how you doing? This is Steve Motley. It is Thursday evening, the 14th day of November in the year of our Lord 2019. And I've decided to make this video tonight because I just want to talk to you good folks. I want to just reach out to everybody. First of all, I wanted to make this a video for all the affiliates. Everybody who has decided to join up with me directly in HempWorx at whatever time, whether you've been with me since the beginning in January or whether you're brand new. I wanted to reach out. I wanted to make a video and speak to all you affiliates. And the first thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you for, taking the time and effort to research this. I hope you did your research, because if you didn't, you need to, because you really need to understand what you've got your hands on. And that's why I wanted to take a few minutes here tonight. I went to my YouTube channel, the one that I've designed for my hemp videos. Anytime I'm talking about HempWorx, whether I'm discussing the products or, how to do the business, I had been making a series of videos and I had posted them on that channel. Well, I just went through today and deleted every one of them. And I'm starting all over again, basically from scratch, because here's the way I view it. I'm 11 months into this company now. I joined on the 4th of January, 2019, and here we are in the middle of November, getting ready to go into the holiday season. And I just got to reflecting over this past weekend. I was out in Las Vegas. I went up to Mesquite, Nevada. I went to the Red Pill Expo. Had a great time, met a lot of wonderful people, but also found out that hemp is a topic that everybody is interested in. People are just scrambling around right now trying to find out whatever they can about hemp, industrial hemp, CBD oil. What's it all about? Does this stuff really work? Should I get involved? And I had such a tremendous experience talking to highly intelligent, open-minded people over last weekend that I said, I'm just going to rethink the way I'm doing everything. I'm just going to delete all of the videos I've done on that channel. I'm going to start all over again, and I'm going to start by speaking directly to my fellow affiliates, those people who have exercised their faith, those that have taken the plunge and have joined with me in this amazing business undertaking. Now, as an affiliate, you paid that one-time $20 fee, and now you're an affiliate. Now, after that, the main goal that an affiliate should have, if they are in it to win it. Now, I'm going to assume that most of you that I'm talking to right now, when you joined HempWorx, you did so because you heard Steve say, or maybe you watched some other videos, maybe you saw Barb Miller, who's the head of the success team. I don't know what kind of information you looked at prior to joining, but it's somewhere along the line you decided you wanted to make money. And so what my goal as your sponsor is to give you all the information that you need. Number one, to know what you're getting into, to have enough information prior to your signing up that you make an educated and informed decision. Now, thanks be to Josh and Jenna Schweigel that created our marketing system. All of that heavy lifting and all of that work and presentation is done for you and I by them, by the marketing system. No matter how sophisticated you want to make this business, the bottom line is the goal for you becomes to get your website, your marketing system, that every single one of you watching this video right now, you have in your back office the exact same marketing system that I've used to be the top recruiter, in the company for several months, okay? I was number one in January and February of this year, and I ended up number 2 in the month of October. Right now, I'm somewhere around number 50 because I've been working more with the people that I've already got instead of trying to recruit more. But now I'm changing gears and I'm going to start recruiting more people for this month and as we move into the end of this year, because I finally realized that the greatest thing that I personally can do for my team members is to do that which I do best, and that's recruit new people. You know, I'm able to present this to a lot of people in a lot of different ways. I'm 63 years old, so obviously I've come in contact with a lot more people in my 63 years than some of you in your 20s, 30s, 40s, even 50s have. Maybe not. Maybe there are some of you much younger than me that have big databases. I'm sure of it. And I'm not in competition with anybody. All I'm doing is I have found something that is like a pearl of great price. It's worth its weight in gold. So becoming passionate, about the hemp oil or even the gummies. I love these new gummies that the company just came out with last month at the convention. And the skincare stuff is second to none. All of these different products, the sprays, these amazing nutritional sprays, well, having access to all this stuff, and once I tried it for myself, I became a deep believer. And so when you believe in something very strongly, it becomes easy to get passionate about it and to share it with other people. And that's all I've done. If I have any kind of secret formula or anything, it's the fact that I'm extremely passionate, I'm tenacious about sharing the information with other people, and I do it with every possible form imaginable. I tell all the new people joining my team, I say, listen, do something positive. Go to Vistaprint and buy yourself some cards. Get you some cards and with different sayings on them. You don't have to get just one. Mix it up. Look, I got one here. How many people love their pets? Well, how many people know that HempWorx has CBD treats for our animals? We have the 250, the CBD 250 oil. That's for our animals. The world's purest CBD oil. You think that would catch somebody's attention? Yes, it does. Here's another one. What if I told you that for $20 you could own your own CBD oil business? And then, of course, I put a little message on the back. You can put your own message on the back. And all I do is I just put my website on there. On this particular card, I've got themotleycrew.com. Now, if somebody goes to that motleycrew.com, they are going to see my marketing site. And that's the same one you've got. It's HempWorx, bizop, bizop.com / and your username, whatever your username is. That is your marketing site. So the bottom line, no matter what techniques and formulas and whatever you want to do, it all boils down to how many of your friends and neighbors and family members can you get to go take the free tour on your marketing site. Again, let the site do the work for you. That's what I do. I get a lot of people to my site. And so the more people you get to that marketing site, the more people you'll have join your team. Okay? And I don't use any kind of artificial intelligence. All I'm doing is sharing information on YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, Periscope. I do everything. I do a little bit of Instagram, but I don't understand Instagram. But the young people, if there's anybody out there watching this that's on my team, that's a young person, you need to capitalize on Instagram. But friends, listen to me. I wanted to make this video. I wanted to talk to all of you who joined as affiliates. I don't care who you are, where you are, anywhere in the world. Let me just tell you one thing at the outset. If you've already joined, just don't quit. Whatever you do, do not quit. And I'm not saying that for my own benefit, Because if you do quit, there will come a time when you will want to kick yourself square in your butt for doing so. So if it means hanging on to what you've got, and in what you have is a position. If you have joined the Motley crew, if you signed up with, if I'm your sponsor, you're either on my left side or my right side, but you're somewhere on my team. And you have a date timestamp as to when you joined. Now, that position, I've said it before, but I'll tell you again, it's like owning a piece of real estate. And as this group gets bigger and bigger, that piece of real estate that you own, that's got your name and date timestamp on it, becomes more and more valuable. So if you understand the value of what you have, you will want to reach the level of executive as soon as you can. And there's multiple ways to do that. You can sign up with an executive pack. Many of you did that. Congratulations. Some of you came in with 2 director packs because you know that 2 director packs equals executive status. But then once you reach the level of executive, you have to set your auto ship up for a minimum of 90 BV, that's business volume, per month. So the requirement to be an executive is to reach that level and then maintain it by having an auto ship of 90 BV per month, which is 1 director pack. If you commit to buy 1 director pack, that's 4 products of your choosing. You buy 3, you get 1 free. I buy a director pack each and every month at the first day of the month because that qualifies me for the next month. I don't have to worry about it. Now, I change it up from month to month. I might want to get, 4 containers of gummies, or I may want to get, 2 gummies and 2 CBDs, or maybe a skincare, So you can always be changing it up. So you got the flexibility, and everything is done in your back office. Now, one of the things I'm hearing, I've got several volunteers that reach out and work with a lot of you. Many of you have been the recipient of one of my volunteers helping you figure out what's going on, whatever. But let me back up a minute and say this. Too many of you are asking way too many questions, and you have too many demands of my volunteers. They have been kind enough to give of their time and effort to help me and my team members because I'm doing what I do best, and that's recruit lots of people, because a lot of those people are falling below you somewhere. And as you start to see more and more money accrue at the bottom of your genealogy legs, you can thank me later, but it's okay, because that's the way it works. That's a good fortune that you have by being on the Motley crew. So just count your blessings. Now, whatever way you want to do your business, God bless you. That's the way you should do it. I am no longer going to give advice on how to do HempWorx as a business because it's all in the back office. I am constantly going to refer all of the new people who join and people who sign up under them and so forth, however many levels deep it goes. And man, it's going deep fast, let me tell you. This is a race to the swift. The window of opportunity on a program like this only stays open so long. So I don't know who you are, don't know where you are, don't know what your motivations are, but my job as your sponsor or your upline is to give you the proper information so that you don't get left behind. Because if you don't get with this program, you will get left behind, and I don't want anybody down the road pointing a finger at Steve Motley saying, well, Steve didn't teach me what to do. He was my sponsor, but he didn't tell me. Yeah, well, your sponsor is going to start making more and more videos and putting them on this YouTube channel. And it's your responsibility to take the time and effort to get up off your butt and go to the YouTube channel and watch my videos and find out what I'm telling you to do to have the kind of success that I'm having. Oh yeah, well what kind of success are you having, Steve? I'm having some really good success. So much, in fact, that I've never made the kind of money I'm making right now right before the holidays in 2019 than I've ever made before. Oh, I'm going to have me a damn good Christmas. You better believe it. And you can too, depending on where you get your motivation and whether or not you can get battle ready in your mind and get ready to reach out here and do what I'm doing. You know, all you got to do to succeed in life is find somebody that's in your given field that is already succeeding or has succeeded, and then duplicate what they're doing. Okay? Well, I just told you I'm having the success. I'm doing what I'm not just talking the talk, I'm walking the walk. Now, whether or not you have the wherewithal to come follow and do what I'm doing, I don't know. But you can go reinvent the wheel if you want to. Go do it your way. You know, like Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra said he did it his way. You do it your way. But I'll tell you what you need to do. You need to get in that back office. Because every answer to your questions, every answer to all these challenges and problems is in that back office. That's the most sophisticated back office you'll ever see in a home-based network marketing type company. Josh and Jenna have gone above and beyond. Nobody can force you to go back in there and watch all those videos and look around and start to figure out what you got. Nobody can tell you to go to your websites and look at all the different marketing sites that you've been given. Your job, once again, friends, should you decide to work this business and make a ton of money, is to get those marketing sites in front of people. You also have a little booklet like this that comes with your little kit. Remember when you got your little affiliate kit in the mail? I'll bet you some of you never opened it. Well, you need to go open it, and you need to get in there, and you need to read about this compensation plan. Because once you do, once you go through this little booklet, maybe this weekend would be a good time to do that. Yeah, there's no time like the present. You know, it's a gift from God, a present, the present. How about you taking time this weekend, pull out this little compensation plan book and go through it. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's several things that are going to happen. Number one, if you understand what you're looking at, you're going to get motivated. You're going to get serious about this little home-based business that you paid $20 to become an affiliate for. And then you know what else you should do? You better get in there and order you some product. Get your auto ship set up so that you don't ever lose your volume. Because that volume is another gift that you're going to receive from Steve Motley and the other leaders that may happen to be above you. Because let me tell you, friends, there are a lot of people in this group now that are starting to wake up and smelling money. And they understand what they have their hands on, and they're working this like a real business, which it is. And I'm hoping with the creation of this video, I will be able to get through to all of you affiliates to the point where you'll realize that this is very real, number one. And number two, you can do this. And you've got so many variables in your favor right now. The timing especially is perfect. You're never going to get another opportunity to be in the right first place. You have what marketers call the proverbial first mover's advantage. You are seeing and hearing about this information before the masses. There is no saturation in the marketplace. You are first to market. For whatever reason, your prayers have been answered, your ship has come in, and now you get to be first. What you do with that opportunity remains to be seen. But there are many of you that are starting to awaken. But then there are those of you that have been in for months now, but you've maintained your auto ship and you've got that volume. God bless you. If you've lost that volume, so what? Let's start all over again. Because I'm going to be driving some really big volumes for the rest of this year and into 2020. So don't feel like you've lost anything. Just pick up yourself, dust yourself off, and let's get started again. Get your auto ship in place. And, start sharing with other people. And once you start sharing, you're going to start realizing that, oh my God, this money's coming in every week. See, we get paid weekly, friends. And I don't know, are there any of you out there that are currently making so much money that you're totally satisfied? You don't need how would an extra $1,000, $1,500 help between now and Christmas? Well, guess what? You can do that. That is very realistic if you put your mind to it. But I don't know how motivated you are. I don't know how dedicated you are. If I tell you that this compensation plan has no ceiling on your income potential, you can make as much as you want to make and as much as you want to work for. Number one, would you believe me? Some of you would, some of you wouldn't. Well, I'll tell you that's true. Man, I made, it's unbelievable. The amounts of money when your group starts to mature and the depth starts to take place and you start getting matching bonuses and residual overrides on multiple depths of volume. It's just, and you get that binary every month. Friends, you can get this book out of your starter kit and read it. Listen, I sound a little bit like Paul Revere, I guess. I'm out here putting myself out, telling you what you need to do. But I don't think I don't think all of you really ever caught the vision of how big this thing is. So hopefully you can hear the emphasis, or I'm being a little bit emphatic, if you will, and I'm being a little bit passionate, but it's only because I don't want you to miss this boat. This boat is getting ready to leave the harbor, and you can jump on now and ride with us to sites unknown. I'm taking this thing international, inshallah. God willing, I'm gonna go big time international in 2020. I'm already international. I've already got these groups growing in Switzerland and Japan and Moscow and different places where I'm intending to go, and you can do the same thing. I am going to be in Liechtenstein in May of 2020. And if there's a group of you out there that would like to take a trip to Europe and do a little, now we're not going to go into any of the trouble areas. We're not going to Paris. We're not going to Frankfurt, anywhere like that. We're going to go to Zurich. We're going to go to, Liechtenstein. We may go over to Vienna, Austria. May go over to Budapest. I don't know. I want to go to the former East Bloc countries that are not allowing the Muslim migrant terrorists to take over their countries and, rape and pillage and do all the terrible things that we see happening in the UK and all over Europe and other places, thanks to George Soros and the New World Order and Barack Obama. Oh, yeah, But that's not what I wanted to get into in this video. I wanted to talk to the affiliates out there that have maybe not yet caught the vision of what you've got. Friends, I want you to realize you got a big money maker here. This opportunity is not going to be around forever, and I don't want you to miss it. So get into the books that you've received and get in the back office and look around and come to grips with this. Though I'm just, some of you I'm not going to reach. Some of you are going to blow it off and say, it's a bunch of BS. I could never do this. Steve's got access to so many people. No, it only takes a couple people, friends. What I'm doing is completely different. I'm doing something to help the entire team. And again, I'm going to continue to focus on that, which I do best, and that's recruit. And the more people I recruit, the more success you have. And so I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm going to put the videos out for you like this that'll hopefully educate you on what you got. But there's several things I want you to be aware of, okay? Number one, you do this business however you want to do it. You want to make up some cards? Fine. You want to go out and become an internet marketer? Do it that way? Fine. Whatever floats your boat. And you set it up any way you want. You want to put people on your left side, your right side, and just go back and forth like I did? That's basically what I did. I had no spillover from above. I set it up. I went left side, right side, left side, right side. I went left side for a day or two, right side for a day or two, and now voila, I got two equal legs, and that's what you want to work towards. You want to get your two legs in your binary as equal and growing at the same kind of speed as possible. That's an ideal situation. But however you do it, it's the right way to do it. But friends, I want to thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I hope that I have shared some information with you that you can wrap your mind and heart around. But you're sitting on top of a gold mine if you realize that. And I hope that many of you will realize it, and that you'll be willing to help your fellow man. And let me just tell you that I'll tell the folks here on my HempWorx team the same thing I'd tell my folks on my retired Marine Sounds offsite, and that is there are enough jerks in the world that we don't have to be another one of them. You would be much better served if you'll do the very best you can to live by the golden rule. Treat everybody you know like you want to be treated. Now, it's come to my attention that there are people on my HempWorx team that think that they know a lot more than Steve knows about how to build a business. And that's fine. God bless you. I'm glad you do. But when you start talking ill of me, when you start talking evil kind of stuff and saying that, Steve has had some medical problems, which he deserved because he was delving into the realms of demonic activity when he went into past life regressions. Friends, listen to me. We live in a great big world, and we come from all walks of life and all nationalities and races, colors, and creed. And I've said before, and I'm going to say again, I judge no man. And I would say that we should probably take on the admonition of Master Jesus when he said, "Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with which judgment ye judge, ye too shall be judged." Well, like I've said many times before, I'm not throwing stones at anybody. But I will tell you that it's very interesting to me that there have been people in this last year since I joined, 11 months that I've been involved in HempWorx. I've had wolves in sheep clothing come within my midst. And I have had people that profess to be a friend and have gotten close to me and then have turned around and tried to stab me in the back and destroy what I'm trying to build. So I'm just going to say this as we move forward into the latter part of 2019 and into 2020. Steve Motley is going to continue to be a leader in HempWorx, and I'm going to be a leader of the Motley crew. But I'm also going to thoroughly insulate myself from the outside world for the most part. Now, when I go to meetings and the expos and conferences, I always look forward to meeting people, as I did at the Red Pill Expo in Mesquite, Nevada last weekend. I made some incredibly new, wonderful friends that are loyal people and love God. And I don't have to worry about pulling out a knife and stabbing me in the back. And I will continue to meet many of you around the world as we go forward. At least that's my intention. But I will say that I am going to keep my guard up, and I'm going to make it very difficult for anybody to get through my armor, because it's like the old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Well, I don't want to get shamed on again. I've been naive and I've let down my guard too many times in the past, but that will not happen in the future. But I will say there are many friends that I have made out there watching this video, and you cover the gamut. You're from all walks of life. The truck driver friends that I have a real affinity to, and There's so many of you from all walks of life, all the John Birch Society friends that I've made recently that I'm going to have on my, my YouTube channel. And y'all know that I carry the angel in my pocket. This was given to me by a dear soul a while back. And it was a godsend because it was a reminder to me of an experience I had in 2015, which I will not get into at this time, but I will tell you that I know certain things that nobody can take away from me, and nobody can force me to deny the things that I know to be true. And I do know that my involvement in HempWorx is a God thing. Now, I never ever use God or religion to market or to impress upon people certain things, but I just want everybody watching this video to know that Steve Motley is a deep believer in the hereafter. And I'm not a believer. I know what happens to the soul that resides inside of the human body when the human body returns to the earth. There is no doubt in my mind as to what happens and where we go. My intention in this video is not to tell you about that or to convince you about that, other than to let you know that I have no doubts. And there are many of you who have no doubts. But again, the intention of this video is to let you know that there is a way that while you are still here on planet Earth, while you're still wearing this spacesuit, mine goes by the name of Steve Motley, and inside of this spacesuit there is an eternal soul that upon demise of the carbon-based body returns to the fourth dimension or the spirit world from whence we originated to continue the growth process and the learning process. Being here on planet Earth is nothing more than an Earth school. It is a temporary existence that we have chosen to go through. We are eternal souls having a temporary earthly experience. We chose to come here and act out this play as human beings. And we are all at different stages of understanding. We are at different stages of growth. And I happen to be at a stage where I have been given a lot of information and I've been given a lot of gifts. And so you may call me the gift giver. And I'm out here now making this video, giving you a gift, giving you a pearl of great price, giving you something of such great value that most of you can barely comprehend the significance of it at this time. But this is a gift not only for you, but for your children and your children's children and potentially your posterity for a long time to come. Because whatever financial levels you attain within this HempWorx organization, you can will that to your next of kin, to your child. In the case I've designated my oldest child, my son, J.D. Motley, he will be the beneficiary of whatever remains of the Motley Crew financial dynasty upon my crossing over to the other side. And I've got a trust fund set up where basically he'll be the, leader of the trust, or he'll be I guess he'll be one of the beneficiaries. I'm going to divide it up between my kids equally is what I'm going to do. What I've already done, actually. But anyway, so that's a beautiful thing to know, that whatever it is you're working toward here and now, at whatever age you are building something for your family that they can inherit upon your leaving the planet. That gives me a warm fuzzy to know that I'm building something that's going to go be much further beyond the, Steve Motley. It's not about me. It's about many people. And you need to take that same attitude. And if you do, then you need to maybe step back a minute and regroup and ask yourself, okay, where am I relative to this HempWorx thing? Okay, I got in back in January with Steve, and I've been building this volume. I've been on auto ship, but I haven't done a damn thing with it. Well, guess what, friend? If that's you, and that is the case for many of you, then all you got to do is start building that other leg. You need to start marketing. You need to do what Steve's doing. Get out here and talk to people and build that leg. And once that money starts coming into your bank account on a weekly basis, you're going to go, oh my God, what's going on here, man? Is this real? Yeah, it's real. And then next week it comes in again. And it's bigger than the week before. And then the next week it keeps coming in. And then all of a sudden you get that monthly check. And you go, oh my God, are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. This is a blessing from heaven, friends. So if there's any of you out there that have been struggling financially, and look, I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just talking. I'm being prompted. I don't have a script. I'm just speaking to you. I prayed before I got on here. I said, dear God, let me say the right things to the right people. You know, people always tell me, Steve, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to get out and do what you do. I say, yes, you are. They say, why do you keep saying that? I say, because you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. I know that. Those of you out there that need to hear what I'm telling you right now, you know who you are. Some of you don't need to hear it, but others of you do. And this is for those of you that need to hear it. Well, you all need to hear it. I know you do. Because ain't none of you doing what I'm doing yet. And you should be. If there are those of you out there that are trying to make money, you want to make money, maybe you want to get out of what you're currently doing. This is it, friends. This is your plan B. Hemp oil, CBD oil, is the hottest product in the world. And we happen to have the best on the planet? Are you kidding me? What are the chances that you would be watching this video right now from this crazy retired Marine sounds off Steve Motley? Here I am. I'm talking about HempWorx. You know damn well why I'm talking about it, because this is what I got led to this. Y'all know my story. Maybe some of you don't. I was looking for a solution. I'm trying to help these veterans. The angel told me in 2015, once you get through this incredible medical ordeal that you're getting ready to go through. Oh, friends, listen to me. I've been through the freaking valley of the shadow of death. I had seven situations between April 2015 and June 2016. I had 7 episodes where I could have crossed back over, but every time I chose to stay here because I knew what that angel told me. I knew I was on a mission. I knew I had stuff to do. So here I am. Now you can call me crazy. I don't give a damn what you say. Like Dr. Wayne Dyer taught me, it's none of my business what your good opinion of me is. You can think, you can say whatever the hell you want to say about Steve Motley. It ain't none of my damn business, and I don't give a damn. You understand? I'm going to go forward in my life. I'm going to do what I do, come hell or high water. Now, hopefully, I'm talking to some of you good people out there that for whatever reason, when you heard me the first time talk about HempWorx, you felt something move inside your heart, your head, something. And you said, you know what? Motley's speaking the truth. I got to do this. You're damn lucky that you did it when you did it. And now it's time to recommit. Now it's time to get busy and start building your own hempire. This is a gift from God, friends. Every day of my life, I've experienced miracles since the day I signed up. Not to say that I didn't experience miracles before that, but this journey I've been on the last 8 months has been the wildest ride of my life. And it continues. Every day is a new adventure, a new experience. And I'm not done. I see the work of God in what I'm doing. When I was in Las Vegas and Mesquite last weekend, I saw miracle after miracle after miracle. I got to meet Alex Newman, a guy that I've read his articles in the New American Magazine for years now. One of the sharpest young minds out there. Had the opportunity to finally meet him, did an interview with him. It's on my retiredmarinesoundsoff.com. If you haven't been over there recently, go look up the interview I did with Alex Newman. It was short, maybe about 20 minutes, but it was powerful. And those are the kind of things I want to do more of. I'm going to start doing live, YouTube lives, Facebook lives. I'm going to get the information out, and I'm going to try to help build this thing worldwide. Right now, HempWorx, my daily choice, is a blip on the radar screen. But it's going to expand, it's going to get bigger, and you can be right in the middle of it. So I guess the question is, do you believe? If you don't believe, then you'll just turn this video off and go about your merry way. But if you think there's some validity to what I'm telling you, and if you think you have the right stuff and the wherewithal to do this, which you do. I mean, is there anybody out there that can't open their mouth and talk? Is there anybody that can't send a website around and send text messages and go on social media and talk about this stuff? Is there anybody that can't show their friends the gummies and tell them how wonderful they are? And oh, there's some of you out there that would bitch about everything. Oh, I don't like the taste, they're bitter. Oh, yeah, yeah, well, get with the program. All in all, this is a real hemp-infused gummy, and I think they taste great. I love it. But there's always going to be people, you could take something as perfect as the Mantra essential oils. Did you know, friends, that we now have a beautiful essential oils line called Mantra? There is nobody that I know that is not going to get one of these for Christmas as a gift. And you should be buying them too. Look at this. Amazing. You know what this does? This opens up the worldwide market. There's nobody in the world that doesn't like high quality essential oils. Okay? These guys are brilliant in what they're doing. And so there's something here for everybody. Now, in conclusion, don't forget that My Daily Choice is our parent company. 5-year-old company. HempWorx is a division. It's a subset of My Daily Choice. We're going to have others. I don't know if Mantra is going to be its own division. It could be. I don't know that yet. But there will be in the future other divisions within the umbrella or under the umbrella of My Daily Choice. This is why when you log in your back office, you see a lot of My Daily Choice stuff. But friends, please get in there, get familiar with your back office, pull out your compensation plan book, read it. And this would be a good weekend to do that as we're heading into the holiday season, because again, what better gift could you give your family and friends than the gift of health? How about giving them a bottle of, CBD oil and maybe a Mantra essential oil, something like that. Or maybe some skincare. I don't know. But I wanted to make this video to kick off my new YouTube channel. Like I said, I got rid of all my old videos. Here I am, midway through November 2019, I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm saying, okay, you do this business however you want to do it, friends. I'm not going to interfere. I'm not going to dictate to you how you do it. You do it your way, okay? But at the same time, I am going to come on here from time to time and tell you things I think you need to know. Now, in conclusion, this is Thursday. Every Thursday at midnight, that is a magical time for HempWorx affiliates, because all of the people that we've been instrumental in getting to take the free tour, if they upgrade before midnight their time in the USA, they will be locking in their spot. If they don't, it's like the clock starts all over at midnight, Friday morning. And then as new people continue to join, they have the potential to be under them. So when the marketing system was put together by Josh Schweigel, he made it very clear that this is a week-to-week program. If you sign up to take the free tour on Monday or Tuesday, you have until midnight Thursday night to upgrade, or you lose your spot and you have to start all over again at the strike of midnight Thursday night. That's the way the program works. There are no exceptions to that rule. Now, there have been some people that tried to circumvent that. They tried to say, well, I had every intention of signing up back here, but you didn't. You lost your opportunity to have those people under you because you hesitated. You hesitated in upgrading. So it's a week-to-week program, friends. But that marketing system does most of the heavy lifting for you. And you should, really utilize that marketing system in sharing with other people. You could even have it open on your cell phone. You're standing in the grocery store line and you talk to somebody about HempWorx and they say, well, do you have a card? You say, well, no, I don't, but let me get your name and email and I'll send you some information. Oh, okay. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to give it to you. A lot of people hand them their phone and they type it in themselves. And then they check it and they say, let me read that back to you. And they say, yeah, that's right. And then you hit the button and you just put them in your marketing system. And they're going to start getting a series of autoresponder emails. Friends, it's all about working smarter, not harder. We don't need to make this into, something harder than it really is. But I'm glad I had the opportunity here to make this video for you. I hope it will have motivated some of you to realize you have your hands on something that can answer all your financial challenges. Now, we make no guarantees. I make no promises. I don't know what you will do. But I do know if you were sponsored directly by me, 1/2 of your business will pretty much be built by myself and my other team leaders. But you got to get out there and start working. There is no free lunch. I've said that before. And don't forget that Thursday night midnight cutoff. So tour takers and people like that, they got to get upgraded before midnight or they'll lose that position. All right, friends, God bless you all. Thank you so much for tuning in to my first new video of my new channel of videos, okay? And, by the way, one last thing. A lot of people are not reading the welcome letter. Every one of you that are affiliates on the Motley crew, you should have received a welcome letter. If you didn't, go back. It came from Gmail, but go back and check your spam folder, and you'll see right in the subject it says, welcome to the MDC, My Daily Choice HempWorx team. And it's got a date on it. So everything in that welcome letter tells you how to join Barb Miller's success group on Facebook, how to join Debbie Wood's Facebook group. I got the phone numbers of some of the upline leaders on there. So if you did not get that welcome letter, I will try to send it out as an attachment to everybody, because I'm going to do 2 things with this video. I'm going to talk about this and post it on my retired Marine site, because there's so many people there that are also on the HempWorx team. But I'm also going to post it on Facebook and Twitter to let everybody know that I'm restarting my hemp channel, and that if you want to see what's going on and get off to the right foot or get some good information, then go to my channel and check out these YouTubes, okay? But you need to look at that welcome letter. Now, once you get the welcome letter, you can take it. You have my permission to cut and paste it, put in your own links, and send it out to the people that end up joining with you. It's nice for the new people to receive a personal welcome letter. And if you never received one, I can't imagine that I didn't get it to you, but it's possible. Let me know, and I will, text message me and say just put welcome letter, and that'll let me know you need one. And make sure you provide me with your email address if you text me. If you email me, just put it in the subject, put welcome letter, and that's all you need to put, and then put your email, and I'll make sure you get one. Okay? But, all right, I think that's about all. I really wanted to just get out here and talk to you heart to heart and let you know that I do appreciate you very much, and I'm thankful that you've joined the team and that this thing is very valuable. It's growing like crazy, and 2020 is going to be a wonderful year for so many of you because, again, many of you are sitting on a gold mine right now. You've got tons of volume running down one side, and don't lose that volume. Whatever you do, make sure you place an order at the end of the month. And why not just get on auto ship? Get on auto ship to maintain your volume, and then as you start building your other side, you can upgrade. Maybe some of you haven't maintained your executive status. That's all well and good. You get in where you can fit in, but the main thing is that you grab a spot, grab that valuable real estate, lock into it with the auto ship, and then start sharing with other people. It's as simple as that, friends. Don't overcomplicate it. But and one last thing I want to say to my preferred customers. Those of you that are preferred customers, I've seen since I joined this thing back in January, I've seen a lot of preferred customers upgrade to affiliates. And the reason is once they get the product and start using it, they realize very early on, oh my God, I got to share, this hemp oil 750 with my mom, with my dad, with my brother, my sister, my uncle, my teacher, my son, my daughter. Yeah, you got to share it with everybody. That's the name of the game. But it's great that we have, so many customers, in our company. But all you as a preferred customer need to do, if you want to share it and you want to make some money on it, is just upgrade. Upgrade from preferred customer to affiliate, pay the extra $20, become an affiliate, get your website and start sharing. But you're going to want to give a lot of you preferred customers want to give the products at Christmas, right? So why don't you just upgrade to affiliate now and, watch my videos, learn what the rest of us are doing, and start making some money. Oh, and by the way, these sample packs work really well. I like to put my card inside there. Like if you notice, this is one of my cards. I got my little message on the back. But these things, they've got the different skincare, and they got the CBD oil, and it's just a good little pack. So if any of you have been contemplating using the sample pack, by all means, send it to people. But like I said, I like putting my card in there with it. But anyway, I could go on and on, but I won't belabor you. I won't take any more of your valuable time. But I want to thank you again for joining the team. It's going to be a wonderful holiday season. It's going to be a great new year. And I want to encourage all of you that have been contemplating coming on board and really getting busy building your team. Now's the time to do it. If any of you have been offended in any way, shape, or form by anything that I've said to you before, or the way I've done the business or whatever. Now look, let me explain something real quick. Nobody has chastised me. Nobody has jumped on me and told me how to run my business, what to do, what not to do. Like I said, I just went out west last week. I met a whole bunch of great patriotic people, to include my friend Edward Griffin, the author of The Creature from Jekyll Island, What a wonderful soul. He just turned 88 years old. You know, he's 88 going on 60. The guy is amazing. But I met him and so many other people, and I'm just excited once again. I've gotten sometimes you need to get away. Sometimes you need to do things out of the ordinary to shake things up and to get you back on track. And I feel like that's what the trip out west did for me. Then I came back. I was able to get my car fixed. I had some car problems. I got everything taken care of on Tuesday. And now I'm getting back in the groove, working with my team. I wanted to make some videos for y'all and just let you know that it's going to be a great holiday season. And now's the time to recommit yourself, you know, kind of rethink where you're at with all of this. And let's make some money together. Let's change some lives together. You know, one drop at a time. That's what we're doing. And there's not a one of you out there that can't do this if you put your mind to it. If I can do it, you can do it. It's really that simple. You know that. And so God bless you all. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this video. And I look forward to working with many of you in the future. I look forward to seeing you at convention next October in Las Vegas. It's going to be a great time had by all. But between now and then, we've got a lot of people to share this with. So tune back in to this channel. Please bookmark subscribe to this channel. Share these videos if you want with other people. I'm going to try to keep it generic here on this site. I'm not going to be putting out my links. That's not the intention. If somebody stumbles in here and wants to sign up with me, you can find me. Just go around, look on the internet. But otherwise, I'm the leader of the Motley crew, and I want to do everything I can to help you succeed. And the best way I know how to do that is to keep recruiting and keep making these videos and giving you knowledge. And I want to thank all my volunteers. God bless you. You're the earth angels. You're the ones that stepped up to the plate and were willing to help me because you were able to see the much bigger vision of where we're going. This is so much bigger than Steve Motley, but sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed at the numbers of wonderful people that I'm able to reach. And so you can do the same thing. The people are out there. They're everywhere, and they're just waiting for you to contact them. They're just waiting for you to reach out and share your information in the form of that marketing system. Don't forget to do domain name redirects. And if you don't know what that is, it's, I'll tell you about it some other time, but I don't have time to get into it right now. I want to wrap this up and get this out to everybody. So God bless you all. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for being a part of the Motley Crew HempWorx team. And I wish you all the best of success. But remember, there's no time like the present. So if you need to order some product, get active again, get your auto ship in place, make sure your bank account information is all set up so that the company can pay you. The company wants to pay you. Trust me. And as soon as you sign up that first person, once you're, up and running and you're active, you're going to make some money. You're going to start making money and you're going to start getting happy. And so let's just do it together, friends. God bless you all. I love you. I appreciate you. And I look forward to talking to you in the near future. Take care. Bye now.